car talk. Another talk in the car, and I'm talking to you about protecting your peace. Talk with me about protecting your peace. In order to live a better life, to enjoy life, to go through life without all the negativity and the bad vibes, you got to learn how to protect your peace. That's my motto. That's my motto for 2022 and on. If you're watching this video in 2030, protect your peace. So basically, protecting your peace means that you are safeguarding your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual self. You're protecting all of that. You're protecting your whole well-being in ways that you define, because you're protecting your peace. So you define what it means to protect your peace. You define how you should protect your peace, but do it in a positive way. Protecting your peace is personal. It's a personal journey where you have to make the decision on how to set the boundary, and you set the boundaries based upon what makes you feel okay. You know yourself, and protecting your peace is a lot of inner thinking, and we'll talk about that in a second, mindful thinking. Protecting your peace is getting to know yourself so that you know what doesn't feel right and what is not good and what you should limit yourself or avoid. When you're protecting your peace, you have to know what you want out of life. Understanding what you want out of life, because when you understand what you want out of life, you will then know what doesn't fit in your life and what does fit in your life. So protecting your peace is all about getting to know yourself, basically. And protecting your peace is a form of self-love. It's a form of self-improvement. It's a form of self-care. Because you're not allowing things to damage your life. You're not allowing things to hurt you. You're not allowing things to defeat you. So you gotta protect your peace. I keep saying it over and over, but I keep saying it over and over because I want to emphasize just how important it is to protect your peace. If I don't feel that something is right, but I get quiet, if people around me know, like if I'm in a state where I'm protecting my peace in a situation, I get quiet, because now I'm observing the situation, assessing the situation, and I'm already devising a plan on how to escape the situation, because I'm going to protect my peace. It is what it is. I'm going to protect my peace. Life is chaotic as it is, and if we allow others to come in and take away from or disrupt our peace, then we're allowing them to make it even more chaotic. I'm not going to feel overwhelmed. I'm not going to feel like the weight of the world is on my shoulders for somebody else. I'm going to protect my peace, and I'm going to get out of that situation. I'm not going to avoid it, because avoiding it is just going to prolong it. It's going to come back. I'm just going to get out of that situation. And protecting your peace is about setting boundaries. So saying no, nope, I can't do it. Nope. And setting boundaries on what you are involved in, what you are required to do by others. Just setting your boundaries. You know what your limits are, and what you don't want to put more on your own self than you can bear. Because sometimes we get ourselves in situations where we are putting on too much, and we put our own self in that situation. So protecting your peace is about limiting and setting boundaries. Protecting your peace, like I said, is a personal thing. You have to create a safe environment or a healthy environment for yourself within your life. So that may require you to analyze and assess the environment you're in. the company you keep, the activities you participate in. Protecting your peace, just you have to evaluate your situation and what's going on in your life in general, as well as that at that time. Think of the mental aspect of it as well. When you're protecting your peace, you're blocking, you're taking out, you're replacing negative thoughts with positive thinking. Protecting your peace is also reflecting on what you are consuming. What you are consuming in the physical, what you're putting in your body, what you're putting in your mind. And it also involves what your surroundings look like. So, am I ingesting too much of something? Am I ingesting too much of someone? Am I ingesting too much of a food that's not good for me, and therefore is taking me down a spiral of unhealthy habits? So protecting your peace is, like I said, it's a lot of reflecting. It's a personal thing. And sometimes when we're protecting our peace, it requires us to get in a safe space. And getting in a safe space sometimes requires us to unplug. Watch that video up there. But it requires us to unplug. And when we unplug, or one way to unplug from it all is turn off your notifications. And I'm smiling, I'm laughing, because that is one thing that I see a lot of people doing nowadays is they put their phones or on Do Not Disturb, which is good because it does allow you to protect your peace because you're not getting all the notifications and the rings. But you want to do it in a way that you can still be, get in contact. People can still get in contact with you. But when I'm talking about turning off your notifications, I'm saying all the dings and the dongs from your emails, from your text messages, from your social media sites, all those notifications. You can turn the dings off of those so that you're not constantly getting ding, 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 ding all throughout the day. And that can set off a chaotic feeling inside of people when they keep getting all these ding, ding, dings in throughout the day. That can set off that can make you feel chaotic, make you feel like frazzled, and that interrupts your peace. So you can turn off your notifications. However, if you work in a situation, if your work life, your career causes you to have or to be accessible by others, then you know that you have to do that within the constraints that you can. So because you want to be able to be contacted. But turning off those notifications from social media if that doesn't pertain to your career. Or just set hours or set times where you can check your emails or check your social media site. You know your limitations, you know what works for you, but do it in a way that protects your peace. Like for myself, I turned off all sounds for like email, for social media sites, for everything besides an actual ring. Like when the phone rings, my cell phone rings, I still hear that. Or when what other notification do I get? I think that's it though. I think I only get the notification when my phone rings. Now, I do get a little red or a little alert that pops up on the phone, not a banner. I don't like the banners. I don't want to see that either. What I get is I get a little notification on the actual app that I have a new email or I have a new text. No, I do get notifications. I do get sounds from my text messages. I do allow that to come through. But for my social media sites, I don't even get notifications for that. I'll go to my social media site when I want to, and I will check the notifications, and that's how I get notified of that something is going on with that site. So you have to protect your peace, and you can set limits, set times when you check your social media sites if it pertains to your career or if you need it for business and so forth. So just do what works for you and not what works for somebody else. Okay, that's the gist of protecting your peace. Do what works for you and not what works for somebody else. I'm gonna say it one more time. Do what works for you and not what works for somebody else. So protect your peace. Set boundaries, set limits, and do what works for you. With that, you will be able to create a healthy, better life for yourself. So I hope that this video was helpful for you as we take this journey called life, and we strive to live a healthy and a better life than we have been living in the past. If you haven't already, go ahead and watch the previous videos on within this series, and go ahead and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload other videos. And I thank you for watching.